Hi guys, welcome back to our podcast. Today we're going to talk about AI, kind of how we incorporate AI in our what we do here at Pochi, and then also where we think it's going to go in the future, and just crazy things that stick out to us about it. I'm here with
Megan,
Malyn,
and Ralph.
Yeah, so I guess to start off the conversation, we've been using AI a little bit in our everyday practices, and we've played around with it quite a bit.
Yeah.
And it's really surprising what type of stuff it can do.
Mm-hmm.
We only use it for very, very baseline things, if ever.
Yeah, we do it
and
for
it's way more complex than anything that we would.
Yeah, I feel like we use it a lot for idea generation more than anything.
Yeah,
not really to replace any of our work, but more to help us generate ideas for the podcast, or ideas to what we need to write about, or even editing some of our work.
Very general starting places.
Yeah.
And especially when we use it for copywriting purposes, I feel like a lot of the times it won't really understand to the full human extent of what we need from it, even with prompts to our brand voice or what we really want out of the AI. But I think by using it as just a framework to do our own work, I feel like it's just a good starting point.
Yeah,
not necessarily end all be all.
Yeah,
know?
if you're using it to write, using it as a first draft type of thing. And I think this is where people get into trouble, at school and stuff.
Oh,
because
for sure.
if you use it as the end all be all, then of course it's not going to work. I feel like it doesn't take the critical thinking skills out of it. It just helps you maybe streamline your process or help you get started, but it's not the final end product, if you just rely on AI alone.
True.
I feel like more than ever this quarter, every professor I've had has given us the warning of, okay, I'm going to run your work through AI detector or whatever it is. And I've never heard that before.
So is there an actual AI detector, or are they just saying that? There is?
Is the AI detector, though, another AI?
I don't know. It's if you guys know what Turnitin is, that uses it checks for
plagiarism.
Plagiarism. Yeah. So kind of on the same grounds, plagiarism with AI, I guess. And even if your professor will type in, let's say they give you a prompt to write an essay about, they can type it into the AI and see exactly what it fed you. So if it matches too closely, then you're screwed.
But isn't that the thing about AI is that it'll give you a different answer every time? Or say we were both on ChatGPT and we asked it the same thing. Would it pull up the same thing?
I don't know.
Ooh, that's a good
try.
Yeah, you guys should try that.
But yeah,
different computers, same exact question.
Yeah.
See if it comes up with the same thing.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Because I think it's supposed to come up with different stuff. I thought it was supposed to.
Yeah,
that's what I thought too. It would come up with something different every time. So I thought for the longest time you can't check it for AI because it's unique every time.
And then there's so many different AIs now too. Every company is integrating some sort of every tech company is integrating some sort of AI. Recently, I think Photoshop just came out with their own regenerative AI, something like that. But it literally repaints the whole picture to something else.
It's so weird. I feel this happened really quickly too.
Yeah.
Just within the past year, the development of AI has gone I don't know,
0 to 100.
Seriously, I don't think I ever really paid attention much to AI before this, besides movies and that kind of thing. But no, it's really taken off, and
I feel it's here to stay.
Oh, for sure.
Oh yeah, it's only going to evolve and switch.
It's scarier.
Didn't they just approve a microchip for the human brain?
I don't know.
Did you guys hear that?
Oh my god!
I thought you told me that, Megan, for some reason.
I thought you told me that.
Would you guys ever get some sort of artificial intelligence embedded in you?
No. I just want to stay human.
God, no.
Yeah. I feel that's so futuristic.
I feel like it's terrifying because
Like it reminds me of like the post-apocalyptic societies
Yeah.
and movies, you know?
Mhm.
I mean,
I mean,
y'all ever seen The Matrix? Like,
that's true.
That's exactly what happened. Like AI took over and like forced people to live in like a loop of their old lives, you know?
God.
Mm-hmm. Like eventually that we'll have like the contacts that we put on will be linked to whatever like chip that we have embedded in us, and then every time we look at somebody it'll give us their stats.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can
Seriously.
that's not something I look forward to.
It's very Black Mirror. Have you guys seen Black Mirror?
No, I've heard of it though.
Oh my god, like
should
that's
watch it.
seriously where like our society is heading. Like it's very dystopian and like it seems fake, but seriously with like the advancement of AI that we've seen in the past year, like the reality of Black Mirror is so much closer than like we'd
than
ever
what it
expect
was
it to be.
too when
I
we
think-
watched it.
Yeah.
The reality of Matrix is a lot closer
Right?
than we
Yeah.
expect or
Right?
think it is.
I know, like just thinking about like the future of AI, like how close are we to having AI with like cognizance, you know, like being aware of its like quote unquote mortality.
I thought there was an article where one of the AI said that it wants to be human,
Oh my god.
Oh no.
You know,
right? That's just kind of like scary.
Who told it to say that?
Seriously, it only learns what you feed it, you know?
And that's what it's supposed to do, unless it takes a turn for the worst. I don't know. But there's like robots to do things now.
I mean, there's robots in like what is it that are serving you food in restaurants now,
Right.
like sushi.
Mhm.
I mean, those are
yeah,
like
the one by the Alderwood Mall. I just went there and it was like a little robot came and dropped off the soup.
Weird.
yeah,
It's so weird.
Sushihana, right?
I don't know. Buy like home goods.
Yeah,
It's like overtaking our job force. Like, like where are our jobs going to be in like 10 years? Even like a year
do you
because
think?
of this.
Do you think
honestly.
they're going to replace a lot of jobs?
I mean, I feel
think
like
they already
they're just
have.
yeah,
Yeah.
seriously.
There's a lot of people who write for a living that are already
Yeah.
like losing their jobs because AI can write for them. AI can write you a book if you wanted it to.
Yeah.
That's true. I think we had some friends who were saying their copywriter friends got fired
Mm-hmm.
or got let go because they didn't need the companies didn't need them anymore.
I feel like we also had this debate like in one of my classes recently actually, like what value do you hold over like the power of AI? And like I think we kind of came to the conclusion that, like AI can write for you, essentially do your job for you, but like it's really not the same as like a human based like experience, you
Mhm.
know?
Mhm.
Because AI can spit out like very general things, but like without human like consciousness or like empathy, like for the moment they can't really match up to like human ability.
Yeah,
you know?
because the humanness, the connection, the social connection, and
Mhm.
even the timeliness of when to be like empathetic or
Yeah.
when to bring certain things up is very unique to kind of like
It should stay that way.
Okay, we're gonna mark
consciousness.
this. This is May 28th, 2023. So let's see what happens in about a year where AI is, and if we
Oh,
can't
God.
do that.
Or let go. Kidding.
Well, I mean, I even heard that like the creator of ChatGPT is like worried about where AI is going to. Like,
Mhm.
I think like when he like first made ChatGPT, he didn't expect it to like have the full capability that it has today, and like even he's kind of worried about what the future of it is going to be like,
Mhm.
despite his quote unquote success. But
Yeah. I wonder if that concern is coming from a place of like is it because we're worried about what AI could do, or is it what we can do with AI and where we're putting the path? Like,
it's kind of like a power thing.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like, are we the one putting AI on this track to become something way scarier than it is? You know what I mean?
Seriously.
I mean, you
Humans
think about
tend
it.
to do that.
There's AI that will like create a 3D photo of you, right, based on one photo.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Ooh, no thanks.
we have facial recognitions on our phones, so isn't it possible that somebody could take, or AI could take your image and just create and render a new image of you and then access your personal information
That's
on
true.
your phone?
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, like, there's
that.
programs where like you can put in clips of you speaking or like just like a few photos of yourself, and it can generate like an entire video
mhm.
Of you?
talking. Yeah, talking,
Yep.
moving, doing whatever, just like based on like
It's
a few things that you
terrifying.
feed
Like
them, you know?
a deep fake.
Yeah, a deep fake, which is already really scary.
Yeah.
but-
So how will you know if a video is real or not?
Exactly. I
That's
mean,
scary.
what's come up for me recently is like on TikTok, a lot of people post AI covers of music. Like they'll post
Yeah.
like, I don't know, Drake singing a Taylor Swift song or something like that. And it sounds so real
It's in his
Mhm.
voice.
that you're like, oh my God, is this the future of music? Like artists won't even need to put anything out anymore.
Okay, so there's the thing we're talking about, the future of music. Is this a future of our politics? Like at what
Mhm.
point are the people leading our countries, are they going to be real people, or are they just going to be fake
Like a
AI
persona.
generated
that is so dystopian.
crazy,
Mhm.
right?
Good point.
Like,
and how will
let me
we
put on
even
my tin
know?
hat really quick.
Seriously. How soon are we to like
Mm-hmm.
coming to a place where AI can make like humanoid like personas, you know?
Yep.
Be sitting across from me like this, entirely human except for, I don't know, the inside of you. Human question mark? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Like
That's
our
so
host,
terrifying.
the host of our podcast is an AI, and they're the ones doing the interviews.
Ooh.
Seriously.
Ooh, that's scary.
Imagine that.
No.
Playing the "Are you smarter than a fifth grader" would be a lot easier then.
They would win every time.
Oh,
Yep.
God.
Seriously.
But I mean, like, I think it can be a viable tool, like
Mhm.
for a lot of kids today. And I remember like going to college, the internet was, I remember the internet coming to life back in the early 1995,
Yeah.
somewhere around there, 93, 95. When people were starting to have access to the internet, and that was pretty crazy in and of itself.
Dial-up internet.
Dial
by
up,
the
yeah,
way.
everything took a long time. But like going to college with like the access of Google, being able to look up anything, I would. This is crazy because like nobody really thought of it at this time. God, I'm old. I would be Googling stuff to look up the answers for some of my exams, and it's like no one knew better. Hopefully none of my professors are listening, but like now it's like you can literally have AI write you up an essay.
Oh yeah.
20-page essay.
Yep, and that's your rough draft, and then you just kind of like switch it up. Like, wow, that's just amazing.
Yeah.
I know, I'm scared to do that. Haven't done that yet.
I'm scared to do that too.
I remember when the internet was still like blowing up and stuff. I remember doing the exact same thing, but I also remember that I Googled some stuff that wasn't like the answers weren't available on the internet yet.
Like it wasn't
Because-
that developed.
Yeah, it wasn't that developed yet. And it's so crazy now that we're here, how many years later, and everything is on the internet. You can
Mhm.
literally Google anything, find anything. And I don't think anyone back then expected the internet to be where it's at today and being able to use it the way we use it today.
Well, it took years for the internet to have the capacity that it does now.
Mhm.
How long was it when ChatGPT came out? Months.
Not that long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2022.
So in a matter
Like
of
half a year.
months, yeah, in a matter of months, like AI has like just skyrocketed.
I mean, it's been fed so much information like over the
Mhm.
past few months that I don't know, it's producing very
it's practicing.
Yeah, it is practicing. I don't know.
I don't think
hope-
it should advance any further.
No,
Yeah.
me neither. It's really scary to think about actually.
Yeah. And I remember when ChatGPT came out too, that really got the ball rolling, right? Because then everyone started thinking about AI. And then now all the companies that we even use, like we use Canva, we use like Photoshop, they're all coming out with their own AIs and their own usage of AI.
Yeah.
I think Google and Google Docs maybe have something in the works for an AI
Yeah.
to integrate
Weird.
into
Well, here's the
their
thing: it
system
can be
too.
used for good or bad, right? Because
Yeah.
like we're scared that it'll be used for bad, but really, what if there's an AI watching over a doctor that's doing surgery, and like is able to X-ray the patient during surgery, and then if something's about to happen, the AI is about to, can tell the doctor, wait, you don't want to do that. This is happening here, and this is happening there. Do this instead.
Yeah.
Like
the
it could actually
advancement.
save a lot of lives too. So it could be good. It can swing for good, and it could definitely really scary.
That's
Yeah.
true. I feel like also like with the spread of information too, I feel like it's a viable place for knowledge. Like, I don't know, even like across the world, like if you don't have access to like education or like the internet's there, but AI will give you anything you want to know about with like a definite answer, you know? So yes, it can be used for good, but just I think the possibility of the bad is what's the scariest.
And I think it's scary and it's at the forefront of everyone's minds right now because it's so new. So everyone's concerns is at the forefront. Like all the scariness of it is even scarier because right now it's so new, it's so different. It's not fully integrated into our daily lives just yet.
Yeah, there's more unknown than there is known.
Yeah, there's a lot of unknowns right now. Kind of like when the internet first came around, there were so many people who are like, no, this is not here to stay. I'm not using the internet.
Really?
Yeah, there was. Yeah, I remember growing up and there was a lot of talk of like hesitation. Just kind of like the same thing with like anything new, even like with AI, some people hate it, some people love it. You got the same thing with the internet.
There was a lot of people that thought it was a fad.
Yeah. And they never took the time of day to really like learn it until it was like already kind of standardized or already integrated into the kind of our daily lives, like right now, right? Like how much do we rely on the internet right now in our daily lives? We use it to operate like our businesses. We use it to operate our education system. Like we rely on the internet so much now.
Seriously, you kind of have to have like a laptop or like device for anything these days. Like I feel like I don't think even that started until like I got to college or maybe like the last couple of years of high school, but like having a laptop or like
they were new
device, like you didn't need that to like go to school, you know, like everything is very pen, paper and book. But now if you're going to school, it's seriously required. Like Canvas is like a pretty universal thing for everyone, and like without a device, like you're screwed. So
I think that'll be AI eventually. What is it? Eventually, I mean, like maybe in a year, maybe
a couple months, maybe,
where it'll be standard for you to have your own AI buddy or whatever.
Like it's a tool.
But you know what? I kind of feel like in terms of like the advancement of technology, it's about time something got developed and was coming around because
we've been stagnant for a while.
Yeah, we've been stagnant for a while. I think we've had a conversation similar to this before about how like we grew up in the age of technology, and when technology was just being introduced, the internet, computers even, right? Like the development of smartphones. And there was so much innovation so fast with the internet and all of that. And then for a while, it was like, oh, we're just getting a new generation of iPhones every single year. But what about like the advancement of technology in general as a whole? You didn't see much going on, at least from like the public's eye, you know, like at least from like the consumer's point of view, I think. I don't know what's happening kind of like on the back end of people who do develop these things because who knows, this probably was in the works for like years and years now. And or maybe they've like already like planned this out. Who knows? But at least from like my point of view, looking at it, it's like it's been a while since anything this profound has come into play.
I mean, I feel like even the past 5 years, like just the sequence of events that have happened are so quick and like nothing like we've ever seen before in history, that I feel like just like the movement of time is speeding up so fast. But I think that every generation can probably say that.
That's what I was gonna say.
But like right now it feels really like overwhelmingly fast. So who knows?
What a time to be alive.
Time's moving faster.
Yeah.
Oh god. Well, time's running out,
that's
guys.
Like the thing. Well, I heard this theory where it was like the older you get, the shorter your years are. Like because your life is split. Like say you turn 10, it's gonna feel like 1/10 of your life, but say you're turning 50, it's gonna feel like 1/50th, so it's a shorter amount of time.
Oh geez.
And I was like, what? No.
Your perception of time changes as you
It does. It does.
I get that because like when you're a child, it seems like a day is forever.
Yeah.
You do so much in a day. And then now as an adult, a day is just not enough time to do everything you
Seriously.
want.
Mm-hmm. It's weird.
Getting old is scary.
Yeah. Well, I can't believe that we graduated 4 years ago.
God, I know.
So-
No way I needed.
Yeah.
No way I required.
We were like the last ones.
Ralph and I always talk about like, what would happen if we had these tools growing up? Like, how would we use it?
I was actually talking to Elham about this. I'd be like, yo, Elham, if I had the tools that you guys have now, I'd be a doctor. Like,
Ooh.
because it's like, it's so easy now. All these tools and everything that's available, I would be flying through college.
Yeah. I bet you would actually. Ralph would like take he would enjoy this whole process and like make it really fun for him. I could see him doing that.
Yeah, it's crazy. I feel like school's also maybe gotten, actually, I don't know. I don't know if the education system has gotten more complex and like harder versus like how it
it once
used to
was,
be
yeah.
when there was chalkboards and
Well, here's the thing that I realized about the education system is it's always behind.
well, yeah, they don't
It is-
update their history books
Exactly.
and they're
That's
picky
why when
and
they
choosy.
say they have an AI detector, I was like, do you really though? Like, do you really?
Seriously,
Or
what is it called then?
No
Like,
idea.
I
Not
would
trying to
even,
find out.
research that if there's an actual AI detector and can you really detect an AI that's or something written by an AI? Because
Well, I know a lot of people that have gotten in trouble because of using AI for school. So it's definitely gotten people in big trouble.
then I bet you those are the people that just copy and paste.
Oh, yeah. No, for sure.
So-
For sure.
So you
Whole
gotta be smart
essays?
about it.
Whole essays.
Yeah, that's just stupid.
And it like you should at least read over it because I feel like it can go off topic a lot too,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
if it's writing a huge essay.
hmm
Like I said, like it doesn't have that human
Yeah,
element to it. Like you can definitely tell if something
because it doesn't have a
not.
brain,
No.
Right?
Like,
Well, that's why you
Or
gotta
heart.
whenever you have do something that what you guys kind of do, you use it as a resource, right?
Mhm.
You have to rewrite, even if you have it write a blog. You know that blog that it writes is not going to be good enough,
No.
but it has some really good points in it
Yeah.
that you probably want to incorporate, and that's all. Like really, and now instead of scratching your brain for all these good points or all these good like ideas, it's like, oh, here's a really good idea, and then you can kind of like tangent off of that. But
Yeah, for sure.
for the people that like just copy and paste, yeah, you deserve to get caught. You're stupid.
Seriously. You really thought that would fly?
not in
Nah.
college.
Not in college. Maybe not even in high school anymore. Like maybe they
Yeah,
have
that's
AI
true.
detection and stuff too. Because I feel like they might be a little bit lazier too. So.
I feel like AI can be useful as long as it doesn't fall into the wrong hands,
Seriously.
especially of like a smart scientist, evil scientist
Right.
who wants to.
Well, it is open AI, and the source code
It's open
is
source.
open, so that means it's already in the wrong hands.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it already is, but like
Seriously. Like who's
someone can
profiting
take it
off
to the
of
next
this right
level.
now?
Yeah.
Like who's getting rich off of AI? Who's gonna be the next Elon Musk of AI, you know? We haven't even gotten to that point yet.
yeah, Elon Musk needs to slow his roll.
Wait, I can just
Just-
see Elon Musk getting into AI though.
Yeah.
Oh, for
he's-
sure.
But he's the one who created OpenAI.
Oh, did
he's
he-
part
did
of
he?
he's part of the team
Oh,
that
he
created.
Oh
OpenAI.
Jesus.
He's
And that's why we
created
had ChatGPT.
million, like so many different things.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's like normally someone can be really good at making one thing, like Tesla. Like you can stick to like
AI is gonna send us to
Cars.
space.
But it's like Apple, right? Apple, it's like now into banking and
Oh,
financial
that's true, yeah.
Mhm.
finances, but it's a computer company technically.
yeah.
But we have iPhones.
At least
That's
we
fun.
have iPhones. The iPhones that are tracking us at every moment of the day.
Oh my
Well, I mean, I
gosh.
think we talked about this a long time ago. I don't know if it's with you guys. Tesla isn't really a car company; it's a data company.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I
Because-
think we did.
Like all the cars, all the Teslas that are on the road, all they're doing is gathering data. That like where the roads are, what the road conditions are. Like it's just
That's
where
crazy.
people are
That's
going.
insane.
Like Tesla has.
And where's that information going?
It's all in Tesla's.
Being sold.
Yeah, like
sold
to
off.
what? Who needs that information for what?
Well, it's kind
type
of
of thing.
like marketing, right? Where's the people's attention? Why would you
Mm.
want to know where people are? Why would you want to know what they're looking, what they're watching? Because you want to be able to put the marketing
Mhm.
content where their people
Gathering
are at.
data.
So if you know where people are traveling, how often they travel, then you know where to put your product.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if we're gonna like have any other crazy advancements in our lifetime, like flying cars.
See, people thought that was crazy.
Yeah, I thought
you know,
that was gonna
at
be
some point. People
at some
thought talking on the phone to one another would be crazy, but like, look at us now. Like, it's completely normal.
We have autopilot on cars now too.
Yeah,
There's a lot
That
of
also
cars that have
scares me.
Yeah.
BMW just made a new model where it'll tell you the exact miles per hour that you need to go to hit all the green lights.
Oh wow!
And then if you're at a red light, it'll on your dash it gives you a countdown for when it's going to turn green.
Dang.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like they have
Wild.
access to all the signals and all that. But I'm like, that's kind of dangerous because people are just going to wait for like 3, 2, 1 and then like zoom.
I
And like
know.
so many people run red lights. And
That's
like,
the problem. People are
there's gonna
reliant.
be-
Like when
yeah.
you become reliant, then there's an issue.
Mhm.
Like you said, like if you use it as a resource, sure, that's great.
Yeah.
But like, don't let your life be overtaken by technology like that. You know.
And why would you want to just run your life on autopilot? though?
Seriously.
Like that is just so like it takes the fun out of life, I feel like.
It takes out challenges.
Yeah. Like the fun.
you know.
I don't know.
Well, you guys, I think this was a fun episode. So
Lots
we are
to-
tangent. We're going off. We
Yeah.
started on
We have
AI. now
strong
we're in
feelings
cars.
about this.
There's lots to talk about.
all right. Well, we'll date this. What is it?
May 28th.
Yes.
2023.
We'll revisit
Check
this
back in a
once
year.
AI takes over.
It's like a
alright?
time capsule.
Yep. We'll be back in a year. See how
All
this
right.
goes.
Bye, guys.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.